Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in some cards today to work around an intuitive message the angels have given to me. And even some intuitive homework you can do today to help you understand your journey better and work on it better too. So I'm really excited to share this message with you today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So the intuitive message coming through today is to think about your connection the way it is right now. And use one word to sum it up. One word. Maybe you think challenging, or you think struggle, or you think love, or you think calm, or what I think for my journey, beautiful. Something, one word to sum up your journey, and then we're going to connect and tune into how we can turn that around into something more magical or more powerful. So I thought I'm going to ask George as well. So, I thought about what's one word that sums up my journey, and it's beautiful. And obviously I know I'm in union, and it's going to feel that way. But even before union, it felt beautiful because I was healing all the things that were triggering me, coming more in alignment with myself and the way I felt about things, being more at peace with things, allowing the flow of things, trusting the process of things, and giving all the worry to God. So the journey for me is beautiful. I asked George this morning, I said, if you could sum up our journey, our connection in one word, what would it be? And he said, dreamy. And I never expected him to use a word like that, dreamy. And a lot of the masculines do see the journey like that because they look at you and think, wow, you are the person of my dreams. And being with you would feel that way. So you just may be surprised how the masculines would sum up the connection with you. So we're going to use cards to bring this in. And, if you're thinking your journey is a bit challenging, or maybe that's the word you've come up with, or whatever the word is, you can strive to look for a better word by connecting with what you've got now. So you could say, okay, it's challenging to me. My connection is challenging. Ask yourself why. Why is it challenging? There could be because there's a karmic situation, or you could live on opposite sides of the world, or there just may be no contact. But look at then how that challenge is helping you. Say it's not a challenge, it's an opportunity. So you say, my connection is an opportunity. What's it an opportunity for? For growth, for learning, for soul power. It's an opportunity. So then you realize, okay, my journey is spiritual. So it's a spiritual journey, a journey where you get to know yourself better. You start connecting more in the 5D realm, more in dreams. You become more in sync with your intuition. You notice the signs and you start connecting with the angels. So you become more psychic. So your journey is psychic because you're connecting with the other realms. So it's otherworldly. And then when you're connecting with this, it's otherworldly, it's magical, it's beautiful, it's dreamy. So it shows you how you can move from a challenge into something wonderful. And that's really what we do on this journey. So I'm going to bring in the 50 Shades of the Divine Feminine cards. And these are one word cards. So what's the message to sum up the Divine Feminine today? Or a word to connect with the Divine Feminine. There we go. A word to connect with the Divine Masculine. Thank you, angels. A word to connect with the journey itself. So we've got a couple of cards coming out for the journey there. They're also guiding me to use the Connection Requires cards today, because whatever the connection requires, the guidance or what we need to know, what's the energy around the Divine Feminine? So again, what's one word that could sum up the journey? And for the masculines, one word that could sum up the journey for the masculines right now. And this also gives you an insight into what they are thinking about and the way they see things too. The energy around the connection, one word to sum up the connection right now. Wow, got two cards coming out in a very powerful way there, trying to fling themselves out of the deck at me. Now one's fell on the floor. So we've got two cards here. I also want to bring in the Power Couples Twin Flame Love Oracle. I created this deck a while ago, and again just brings in the energy of the connection. I have also created another deck a bit like this called the twin flames supernatural power couples love messages, because yes, it's got the couples the same, but it's got oracle messages, it's got messages from the DM to DF and the DF to DM. So I'm excited to get that one soon as well, to do a deck walkthrough. But an energy around the divine feminine, I've got a few cards coming out here. So this can be how you see the connection. An energy around how the masculine sees the connection, or what we need to be aware of. And an energy around the journey itself. Thank you, angels. And I'm going to bring in another deck that I'm guided to, the Love Oracles deck, which is this deck here. So this is a fun deck, it's interesting, something that can bring in power. So let's connect with this deck as well. So an energy, please, angels, around the divine feminine today. Let me just bring the camera back slightly there. An energy around the divine feminines today. One card, there we go. Energy around the divine masculines today. Energy around the divine masculines today. What do we need to be aware of? Thank you, thank you. And energy around the journey itself. What do we need to know for the journey? Journey, one card, there we go. Cards jumping out. I've got a few cards. Okay, I've got this card coming out very powerfully, and then I've got some other cards that jumped out as well. So I'm going to use these as well. So let's connect then with the masculine energy today to begin with, and then we're going to do the feminine energy. So the masculine energy is winning. Wow. So if you say to your masculine, how do you see your connection with me? Or if someone said to them, how do you view the connection? They may say it's winning. How may they see themselves right now, that they are winning? And that may surprise you, because you might think, well, it doesn't feel like our journey is winning, or it doesn't feel like they are winning. This is a big sign of movement for the masculine. The winning energy is a sign that they are winning, that they are overcoming their fears, their struggles. They are winning in their mind. They are winning because they are finding a way out. And what do they really enjoy about your connection? Friendship. They enjoy the connection. They enjoy the friendship. They enjoy all the other things, but they really do enjoy the friendship with you. And that's what the connection requires right now. So really, this is what they miss. Okay, they miss that friendship, because the friendship is a strong foundation. It's a solid foundation. I talk about this constantly, that, the thing that works so well in my union is the friendship we have, because we are best friends united in love. And that means we have all the other stuff, all the spicy stuff that we've got here. But this is very much about the glue that holds it together, because it's okay to have all the spicy stuff and all the, the intimacy and all those things, but without a friendship, what have you got? It's the friendship that is the glue. The friendship builds the partnership. It brings in the adventures. You enjoy spending time together. You love communicating with each other. You love being with each other. And that's a strong foundation that's built through a genuine connection. So what the masculine is saying here is, I feel like I'm winning when I'm connecting with you in this way. I feel like I am overcoming anything that I've been struggling with or battling with. And I do want to work on building that friendship with you, because when we create a strong foundation through genuine friendship, everything else falls into place. So don't get triggered or angry if your masculine seems to just want a friendship with you, or wants to build on that friendship or work on that over other things like the intimacy or, the passion, because they definitely feel that passion and the spice when they are connecting with you. But the friendship is what really does matter and build it. And that's what you need to be aware of. So when they have that friendship with you, when they're connecting with you, talking to you, spending time with you, they really do feel like they are winning. And that's why we've got Mick and Pam coming up here, because, it's not about the couple itself. It's about the message itself, which is spicy, which is about the passion, the desire, the way you long for each other, all the intimate bits. But, Mick and Pam were in the show Gavin and Stacey. And, obviously they were, older than, they're not kind of in their teens or their 20s. They are the mum and dad of Gavin. And they've still got that spice no matter what. In other words, it doesn't matter how young you are or how old you are on this journey, that spice will never go away. You're always going to want each other. You're always going to desire each other. There's always going to be that spark and that chemistry and that intimacy and that love. And they give me fear. So don't ever worry about that, especially if you're the older one in, an age gap connection. You're thinking, oh, we might want somebody younger or someone more his own age. Maybe there'd be more, of a rapport with them or a passion, or because your masculine loves you for you, no matter what. I'm currently going through perimenopause and it does not affect our connection in any way. So it doesn't matter if you're worrying about that, or maybe you're worried about being past childbearing years or any of these things. Your masculine wants you for who you are. And this is another thing they love, so if they were asked about your connection, they'd say, yeah, I love the friendship, I love the spice, and I love that we win when we're together. That we can do anything, that I feel like I'm winning when I'm with my feminine, like I can do anything. So spicy. This is about the intimacy. Think about spicy, you might think about spicy food, or maybe you're thinking about that because you both enjoy eating spicy food, or you want to spice things up, or maybe you love spices, herbs, or you like the smell of those things, or maybe they wear a spicy aftershave and that's on your mind too. But this is really about, the chemistry and the attraction. They just show me in my mind a big red chili pepper, like a big red hot chili pepper. But it's about the power of the love, because even though Mick and Pam are a mum and dad, to Gavin in the show, and they've got jobs and all these things, they still find time for each other and that intimacy and that spice. And also they're best friends, united in love. If you've ever seen the show Gavin and Stacey, some of you have, some of you won't. They've just got such an amazing friendship as well as everything else. And that's what sticks, that's what keeps it going. So maybe you're interested in watching the show Gavin and Stacey. It's funny, it's fun and you'll enjoy it. It's a comedy as well. We've also got George Michael. And obviously George Michael is a great icon, especially in the same-sex community as well. So this is also reminding you that it's not always about heterosexual couples. There are same-sex twin flames as well, regardless of what people say out there. People fear what they don't understand. So never judge anyone or anything. Then that's why there are same-sex twin flames. So you can prove to the world that you are twin flames and love conquers everything. And it's natural to be yourself. So George Michael, the first thing I've got coming through here, obviously George, is what my masculine's name is as well. So a big message there for me. And maybe you're connecting with the name George or the name Michael. But I'm really connecting there with Archangel Michael coming through, bringing in strength for the masculine to win. And, George, you could see St. George as well. We have St. George's Day here in the UK. But this is saying, your masculine is saying, I don't want to just walk away from you anymore or be away from you anymore. I want to be with you. And this says, always wake them up before you go. It says, pay no heed to careless whispers, family are your band members. What I'm feeling with this is, the masculine saying, I don't want to just walk out of your life. I want you to know what's going on with me. I want to walk into your life. So if they've disappeared, you might be thinking, well, you could have woke me up before you went, or you could have told me, or you could have communicated with me. He's saying, pay no heed to that. Pay no heed to things I've done before. If I've been careless with your heart, or if I've seemed to be indifferent or like I don't care. I realise now what I've done and I want to make it up for you. I want to make it up to you. So really what this is saying to you is, he wants to make things better. He doesn't want to be out of your life. He wants to be in your life. And that family are your band members. So in other words, you don't need to be bonded by blood to feel that you are family. Because you and your twin are one. And you help each other. You are working together. And that's what band members do. They work together. So this is also about teamwork, team building, being a team, best friends united in love. And this is saying to you as a divine feminine, don't pay any attention, don't take things personally when they behave careless or when they're back and forth or doing things you don't understand, because they are learning how to break free from that. But I'm really connecting with the energy of Archangel Michael in this card as well, giving your masculine strength and power to move forward. And maybe you love some George Michael songs that you were thinking about. Maybe you're connecting with some songs from Wham. This is a big message about change. I feel the masculine is saying, I want to win. I want to be free. I want to claim back my power and be the person I came here to be. Now, the energy around the feminine, we've got commitment. So, that's the main thing that you want on this journey. You want commitment. So, if you could think about one word that you want in your connection, it probably would be commitment. I want to feel that we are in a commitment. I want to get married. I want to have that, commitment so I'm in a relationship with my person for the rest of my life. But understand that when you're not together, or if there's another commitment they are in, or something else is going on, there's always a protection. So don't let other people, what they say, what they do, what they think, destroy what you know to be true as a divine feminine. So this connection requires protection right now if the masculines need to heal the things that hold them back. And this can also be about healing fears around commitment, moving karmic endings into place, making changes. So the connection requires protection. So you can see your connection is protected right now, protected from any drama or struggle. We've got Jenny and Johnny here for happiness. So again, these words may mean something to you. These names may mean something to you. Maybe your twin is called John, or maybe you're Jenny, or you're connected with those names. I'm also getting maybe family members around you may be helping you as well. But the connection is happiness. When you move out of ego, which wants everything now and tries to edge all the goodness out, you'll see the happiness in your bond and your connection. So work on that. And also there's so much magic in your connection. This is what we did at the beginning, working through whatever your word is for your connection. If it's something like challenging or painful or struggle, you can turn it into an opportunity that then becomes about spirituality, and then it becomes psychic, and that becomes magical, and so on. So your connection is magical. Your connection is something special. And again, Willow and Tara, they're same-sex twin flames or same-sex couple. Big message then, these are women, whereas we've got the male energy as well. So I feel you need to know this message is for every twin flame journey. And also, George Michael is a star, or was a star. So this could also be about celebrity energy as well. And remember, these are things that you can struggle with, but you prove to the world that you are here for a reason. And you show the world you can be in a celebrity connection. You can have everything you want when you believe it. So Willow and Tara bringing that magic in. Your connection is magical. And we've also got trust with Miranda and Steve. So trust the journey. Trust that when you work together as a team, look at this, with teamwork like Mulder and Scully, things fall into place. So you may be thinking about your journey and you may think of these words: protection, teamwork, and that's when you're working together in the 5D. Trust, which is what the connection needs, the magic of it all, happiness and commitment, but mainly protection. And the card coming out, we've also got Hugh Hefner. And this is really interesting, this card's come out, because again, this can be connected with age gaps, thinking about an age gap connection. And maybe you're the older one, you could be the younger one. But maybe you're also seeing your masculine here as being surrounded by other people, especially if they are a celebrity. We just spoke about celebrities, or maybe they have attention online, or there's people around them. Maybe they're in a situation already, they're married, or they're with someone else. But this is the masculine saying to you, you're the one that I desire. You're the one. And he says, make every night a one-night stand. What that means is just enjoy being in the moment. It doesn't mean they just want a one-night stand with you. But a lot of you may be dealing with that way. You may be worried about their lifestyle or things they're doing, or maybe they've been a player in the past, or things they've been through in the past. They want to be in a long-term relationship. And what he's saying is, it doesn't matter what's happened before, it's what happens now. And he says, surround yourself with young partners to stay fit. So this is about being around people that make you feel young. So I know these cards are a bit of a cliche, and you may be reading those messages and thinking, oh, that means he wants to surround himself with young people, or he wants to have one night stands. I'm not reading the cards in this way. These are fun cards. I've brought them in to bring in some fun energies, to see things in a higher way and to see through the illusion. So this is really about understanding that the people you surround yourself with can affect your vibration. So for example, if you surround yourself with people who are very uplifted and they feel youthful because of that, no matter whether they're in the 70s, 80s, 90s or the 20s and 30s, you feel that way too. So I feel this is about you knowing that when you feel good and you surround yourself with like-minded beings, then you feel healthy and well and you enjoy the journey you're on. So yes, you want the long-term relationship with your person, but you also want to have as many relationships as you can with people you spend time with. That doesn't mean you were going out having relationships with everyone. Love relationships. It means you have a relationship with the person who serves you in a coffee shop. You have a relationship with the stranger you smile at in the street. You have a relationship with the people you work with. You have a relationship with your colleagues, you have a relationship with your boss, you have a relationship with family. So this is about enjoying everyone and everything to their highest potential or to its highest potential, which means there's value in everyone and everything you do. And then you enjoy this relationship that's ongoing that you have with the universe. So it's about enjoying the moment and appreciating everything for what it is, lessons and growth. So the energy we've got coming in around the journey today, the energy is we've got change and courage. They give me the word change. So, it takes courage to go through changes. And when we go through changes, we have to surrender. So a great word to use for the connection is surrender. Courage, finding your power, remembering your truth, finding strength. And what the connection requires is balance and kindness. Really powerful. When we balance, we focus on our own inner harmony first. And that's what we need to do, to find balance within so we're okay with what's going on. And we find that balance sometimes through kindness. Simple acts of kindness lift the spirits of others. We've also got Anna and Christian because it's the desire. So obviously Anna and Christian from 50 Shades of Grey have got that amazing connection and desire, but they also had a really great friendship. And that was the difference because he let her in where nobody else could go, where nobody else dared to tread. And the masculines let you into their heart. We've got Gala Dali here. Everything in love is inventive, creative, soar over the ordinary. It is by being in the shadow that one emits the most light, be immortal rather than available. Isn't that powerful? So this is really about growth. Understanding that love helps you, and this particular love, twin flame love, helps you to invent yourself, to create new things, to fly high, to rise above the illusion in the 3D world. And by being in the shadows, we're able to find our light, to be immortal, to remember we are eternal beings. And we've got Cleopatra, remembering your power, your beauty as a divine feminine, that you are a queen. A queen must lead while a wife might follow, but both the diplomats be immortal, not defeated. And I don't know if there's the word immoral. Yeah, immortal, it is immortal. But they're saying, be immortal, remember your power. This is what I'm connecting with here. The energy of the power of the love, that it goes beyond the physical world, that you are a leader. So you're not going to follow the crowd. You're going to be the leader you've come here to be, and that makes you different than everybody else. And we've got Diana, Princess of Wales, who is also a leader for the divine feminine. She is about beauty and grace and doing things the right way. Better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. So this is about understanding that there's no wasted time. And that in your heart and soul as divine feminine, it's much better to be single than in the wrong relationship. So many of you right now may be thinking about your own karmic situations that you need to release. And it's about enjoying the moment and being in the now. So don't ask, don't tell. DNA tests are for commoners. The truth is there are many people in every marriage. So what this is saying to you is, if your twin is married, remember, it's not just about the people in the marriage. It's about family, it's about children, it's about friends. So there's a lot more to it than just walking away from a karmic relationship. Things can take time sometimes. For Diana, for example, it wasn't just her and Charles in the marriage, it was everybody else, including the British public and the whole world who supported her. So it's about rising up and realising there's more going on sometimes that meets the eye. We've also got Zelda Fitzgerald. You'll only be bored if you were boring. See how these are powerful divine feminines coming through, reminding you of your power. And this is true, how can you be bored? There's so much to do. I don't think I've been bored since I was at school, because there's always something to learn, always something to do. It says life always needs a little drama and lots of dancing. So dance through the struggles. Without drama, life would be boring. Without struggle, we wouldn't grow. Without the dark, we wouldn't find the light. So think only of today. Why worry about tomorrow? And that's so true. Think of tomorrow when you are manifesting and creating, but let tomorrow take care of itself. So let the angels sort it out. Be in the present moment. Think only of today. Live in the now. Be you and enjoy what you're doing. And that will help you to see every day as a great day. So you wake up thinking, yes, today is going to be a magical day. Today could be the day when everything starts moving forward and manifesting for me. It is happening now. So the big message today that's coming through is, think about your journey today in one word and think, what is that word? And then have courage to understand the word and surrender it by moving into other words to move it into something you want. So you could also think about the way you want your relationship to be, which may be like I said, beautiful, or maybe like George said, dreamy. And think, how can I get from the word I've got now, which could be challenging or triggering or whatever it may be, to get to the other one? So first of all, do that. Think of it like this. Write it down and put the word of how your connection is now and the word of how you want it to be. And then you can use words either out loud or in your mind to get there. And also be careful where you're spending your time. The people you are around can affect you and either build you up or bring you down. Not everyone's going to understand your journey, so you don't need to talk to everyone about it. You don't need to do that because you know yourself. And these cards are moving on top of the deck. If you get triggered by anything, shine your light brightly. Shine your light. And, everything happens for a reason, even when we're creating decks of cards. And I know that says Tiggered, which is a typo or a spelling mistake. So it's probably a typo. I've made cards before and, it's easy to miss a letter out when you're creating a deck or, not put something in there the right way. But I believe firmly in my journey as well and in your journey, everything happens for a reason. So what I'm getting from that Tiggered energy is the tiger. And what does the tiger say? Be confident in who you are. Stand your ground, don't give up, and shine your light. So if you get triggered, say, okay, I'm not going to get triggered, I'm going to get tiggered, because that's going to say to me, I can handle this and I have confidence. And whatever is triggering me is growing me. I'm going to shine my light. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Even comment below if you want to, what your connection is now and what you want it to be. And then work on moving towards it, out of the struggle into the light. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.